When I change my tires from summer to winter, it takes me like an hour.
And I fucked it up. I fucked it up bad.
Yeah, I fucked up putting my hubcap back on and it fell off. So now I only have 3.
Yeah. And I like knocked something else loose while I was in there.
Yeah. Now it's rattling. And I spilled. What was it that I spilled? I spilled glycerin all over all my tools.
You spilled glycerin?
Yeah.
Why'd you have glycerin?
Well, I had a for getting my ass wet. No, I had a spray bottle of glycerin because I needed fake sweat.
Right,
I
right.
needed to look sweaty.
Yeah.
You know, to
So
impress
how'd
a girl in the perfume store.
Sweat. Yeah.
But yeah, I spilled it all over my tire changing tools. So now they're all slimy. And it's really, it takes quite a bit to get glycerin off of stuff.
Roll it in like hair.
Yeah.
Roll it in like a carpet or something.
So like my jack is all slimy. Well, it's less slimy now. It was really slimy for a long time. Yeah. Changing my tires. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Yeah. F1.
It would be cool to sponsor an F1 team.
Yeah, what do you think that costs?
So much money. Like the real estate on those cars is like so expensive.
I guess a lot of people must watch it, hey? Or
I know like NASCAR's viewership is dwindling.
because I've never really, maybe it's just in Canada. I've never really known anyone who watched either.
F1's like kind of blowing up right now.
Oh, is it?
Like I know a lot of people who keep up with it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's because they're going through like it was a dynasty run with that Max Verstappen kid.
Oh, okay.
He's like cleaning up everywhere, so everyone's kind of paying
I should
attention.
get into these things because Senna was so sick.
The shit is so cool. Yeah, Senna is cool. Or like just
Yeah.
the like Ken Miles story from Ford versus Ferrari is like rad.
Yeah.
That it's like true.
Right.
Motorsports are just like a breeding ground for like the sickest stories of all time,
Yeah.
and like really cool rivalries.
We have a raceway.
We do. Well,
Can
we
you-
have a Indy race here.
Can you just like take your car to the raceway and?
I'm sure that I think you can. I think you can pay. Most of them, that's how they make like their money in the off season. Yeah, it's like people they like open it up to anyone.
Just make sure to fill up my tires real good.
Take the Honda Fit. Yeah. I'd love to do that. We should film that.
Yeah.
Like bring like I have a Ford Escape.
Yeah.
You have a Honda Fit. We should take it to the
race. Yeah.
Or if we know anybody with like actually a cool car,
Yeah.
filming that would be swag.
Just go flip it.
Total their car. Fuck the brakes up really bad.
On the first turn. Yeah.
I know a lot of those like famous courses, they were open like kind of all year round
Yeah.
for like people to just pay like a fee and bring their car. Yeah.
And you can just go drive on them.
Yeah, cool. Because like it's like a thing for people. It's like I want to drive fucking the Nürburgring or whatever, which is like a famous track in like Germany, Sweden, or Denmark or something.
Whenever I drive recently, I've just been listening to Goodbye Horses on loop.
You mentioned that earlier. That's how's that? What's that doing to your psyche?
I'm learning how to sing it.
Crying, crying. Oh,
It's actually flying over you.
really.
Yeah, it's a hard. It's a tough song to actually know the words to.
Yeah.
And this is crazy. I thought that Q Lazarus was a sinister gay guy.
No, it's a black woman.
It's a black woman.
Yeah. Who disappeared after the song came out.
Yeah, she had like a couple songs. There's some like fan compiled albums.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She kind of
once I master it, I'll be able to present Goodbye Horses.
Kicking off an episode with you fully singing Goodbye Horses, standing in front of the camera is great.
That's the plan. But
Told me we the night.
it's a really hard song to sing along to.
Yeah.
And there's some notes that I am just not hitting.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Right now, I'm only prepared to perform it in the one private space I have access to.
Your car.
My car. Or as I call it, the sanctum of horror.
As I call the interior of my 2009 Honda Fit, my inner sanctum. The heart of darkness. Picking up a girl covered in sweat and smelling like perfume and being like, please enter my inner sanctum.
Singing goodbye. Yeah.
She's like, it plays like 3 times on loop. And she's like, are you going to change it? And then you go, you told me. Right. Constantly mentioning that you have an F1 team and flooring it in the Honda Fit.
Yeah, just like oh my god. Yeah. Just like the first time it plays normal, and you're just kind of like humming along. And then the next time it starts playing again. Just lock the doors. And then start singing.
Goodbye, horse. That's scarier than the like death proof.
Oh
like,
no, sir. I must say you're wrong.
That's scarier than the death proof. Like, you going right or left?
Just singing Goodbye Horses.
Over and over until you get to the restaurant.
Yeah.
And then
like,
shutting it off and dropping it completely.
Yeah.
Not bringing it up at all.
Yeah. On the way home.
Doing it again.
You only have one song. Yeah, actually, in order to get to loop, I couldn't figure out how to make it loop, so I had to get rid of all my other songs.
Having an iPod Nano taped to the dash that's shittily wired into the aux with one song on the iPod Nano. Goodbye.
Now playing Goodbye Horse.
Yeah, it says that at the beginning every time it loops too.
Yeah.
And now playing, you got the Spotify DJ.
Yeah.
Hey man, I noticed you've been listening to a lot of Goodbye Horses by Q Lazarus. So
Yeah.
here's the next playing of Goodbye Horses.
He told me, seen it all before.
You have the child lock on the passenger seat. She can't get it to open. You're like, oh, I'll get the door for you when we're at the
No,
restaurant.
sir. I must say you're wrong.
She's writing like SOS in fog on the window.
It's a good song.
It's a very good song.
Yeah.
It's so good that you might not even need other songs.
Yeah.
I don't need another song.
Yeah. I just drive and train,
Yeah, practice.
practice.
I think us owning a team and like having a driver would be cool. I'd like to be an owner.
Right.
Because then you're up in the booth like watching with binoculars.
Can you see like on a NASCAR or F1?
I think either would be cool.
Because like on F1, is there a spot that you can see the entire track from?
Not
'Cause
usually.
It seems like it's like huge.
Yeah, well, there's like street races where they have like they'll like block off like Monaco and shit, which is like through a town.
Oh, okay.
That you can't. But then they have like tracks where you probably could see all of it. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But they probably have all kinds of like crazy like cameras and drones and stuff.
It would just be cool to be like be the money behind a
Right.
motorsports operation.
Presumably they're all like billionaires, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. I want to be
Yeah.
like yelling at the driver
Right.
and like cutting drivers at like the drop of a hat and
It's
getting
like,
a new
go
guy.
faster.
Yeah, having the big headset on that's just getting all the updates
Yeah.
and just sitting and scowling with my binoculars, watching them on the track.
I feel like being a race car driver, it's one of those things that's kind of compelling.
Yeah,
Because I feel like to like any guy, you're kind of like, yeah, if I just had a shot,
yeah.
I could probably do that.
Anytime I like power slide my all-wheel drive SUV in the snow, I'm like, oh, I could do this rally shit.
Yeah.
I could rally.
Yeah.
When I was 16, that's all I wanted to do was be a rally driver.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go over like do like the Kenya race in like a fucking WRX or some shit like that.
I talk a big game, but I'm actually a very responsible driver.
Oh, me too. Yeah,
I let people in.
yeah. I don't do that.
I
But I don't
sometimes
speed.
do.
I rarely let people. I don't give a shit.
Sometimes I will.
It's really
Because I
annoying.
think, what if I was trying to get in?
I'd be crying.
Yeah.
I'd already be weeping.
Yeah.
But I think being the money behind a motorsports operation is much cooler.
Being like the hot-headed loose cannon driver who makes it up to owning a team.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, like having a heyday where you were known as like a crazy guy,
Yeah.
and then being owning a team and having like the respect of your drivers.
Yeah.
That would be, oh my god.
And then when they like die in various horrific accidents. You have to step in for one big last
one
race.
more race
Against your arch nemesis.
who's also 70 now and still racing. The same thing happened to him. All his drivers died.
Yeah, he's also a 75-year-old former racing billionaire, suit billionaire.
From Belgium.
Yeah, who made his billions in suits.
Yeah. He doesn't wear the flameproof suit.
You
he
both made your billions in suits.
Armani versus Tom Ford.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you both made Italian suits.
Yeah.
And you're 75. And you smell like my wrist right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you wear Versace man
For men.
for men.
And you love racing.
And you love racing.
And both of you
and
come dead
suits.
last, but you beat him. He comes dead last.
Because obvious, you're too fucking old
You're
to race.
75 years old, but you still beat him. He comes in below you.
Yeah.
You're second to last.
Yeah.
So that's a dub. And then the
Yeah.
whole team cries.
Yeah.
We're so proud of him.
And your 26-year-old wife.
Your 26-year-old non-English speaking Ukrainian wife. So proud of you.
So proud of you.
Yeah, your beautiful French wife who works at a fragrance store.
Yeah.
That's what the store is for. The store is for motorsport team owners
Yeah, right. Who can, yeah.
who can
Who just go in and they know everyone. There's
Yeah.
a lot of fragrances in the world.
so many smells,
Yeah.
so many kinds of smells, so many kinds of weather. It's a lot to experience out there.
Honestly, I feel like I'm getting high. I feel kind of high right now, and the only reason I can think of what that would be is the fragrance.
The odors,
Yeah.
the fumes.
It's like I'm getting fucked up on it.
My nose is still running. Like I have like a kind of perpetual nose run right now.
I think I might have put on too much.
It's really intense over here.
Jeremy oh my god.
We've probably done collectively total in this room tonight 6 spritzes.
I did 3 or 4 on my neck.
3 or 4 plus
And
one
one
on
on
your
my
wrist,
wrist.
so it's like 5,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
He
I've
does
seen
that
him
in
do
like
that.
2 seconds. Holy
Do you
shit!
think he does that every day?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, he's probably putting on a bunch of different ones too. It's like how many videos does that guy make a day?
He's an alchemist.
Yeah.
How does he even know they smell? He's probably mixing and matching them all day.
Yeah.
Like this smells really good, but it's like
He probably has such a trained nose.
yeah,
It's like that every note.
He's like the murderer in that book.
Yeah.